Imagine driving along the winding coast of Fujian province, where the road hugs the cliffs and the salty breeze carries the scent of the sea. Here, lush green mountains rise dramatically from the shoreline, their slopes tumbling down to meet the restless waves. Carved into these mountainsides are rows upon rows of luxury villas, entire communities of opulent mansions perched above the ocean. These homes boast grand columns, sweeping balconies, and ornate facades, designed to impress and inspire awe. But look closer. The windows are dark, driveways are empty, and gardens have been left to grow wild, reclaiming the land. These are billion-dollar ghost towns, silent monuments to a vision that never fully materialized. Built as exclusive retreats for China's newly rich, these villas were marketed as status symbols and sold as investments, not as places to live. Construction was feverish and relentless, reshaping entire landscapes with concrete, steel, and boundless ambition. Today, these sprawling complexes are eerily quiet, their silence reminiscent of post-apocalyptic movie sets where life has vanished. Paint peels from once magnificent facades, and some villas stand unfinished, their skeletal frames exposed to the elements. These places exist in a strange limbo, too new to be considered ruins, yet too empty and lifeless to be called cities. They starkly highlight the disconnect between relentless construction and the actual needs or desires of people. Built as financial assets, these homes quickly became liabilities when the real estate market cooled and demand evaporated. Investors were left holding properties they couldn't sell, rent, or even inhabit, trapped by their own speculation. The result is a haunting landscape of abandonment, a cautionary tale about the dangers of building for profit rather than for people. The story of Fujian's empty villas is just one chapter in a much larger issue playing out across China's vast landscape. It underscores the risks and consequences of building for speculation instead of genuine community needs. These ghost towns stand as a testament to misplaced confidence in endless economic growth and unchecked development. Once envisioned as vibrant gathering places, these empty plazas and parks now echo with silence, reminding us that real estate should serve communities, not just investors. The villas, with their empty halls and unfinished dreams, stand as a stark warning about the perils of unchecked ambition and speculative building. They're a powerful symbol of the ghost city phenomenon in China, a striking reminder that true prosperity is built on real lives, not just empty mansions. The empty villas in Fujian, with their ornate gates and silent courtyards, stand as haunting reminders of dreams that never materialized. These deserted homes are just one piece of a much larger puzzle, scattered across the vast landscape of modern China. The phenomenon of China's ghost cities stretches far beyond residential areas, reaching into the heart of commercial life, malls, business districts, and even entire urban centers. The new South China Mall in Dongguan, once celebrated as the world's largest shopping center, now sits eerily quiet, its vast halls echoing with emptiness. Ordos Kangbashi, a city designed to house 1 million people, has become one of the most famous ghost cities, its wide boulevards and grand plazas mostly untouched. Built with the wealth from coal profits, Ordos remains largely uninhabited, a striking symbol of overambition and misplaced optimism. In Tianjin, a sprawling financial district modeled after Manhattan, stands unfinished, its glass towers reflecting only the sky, not the bustling life they were meant to host. Near Kunming, a Swiss-style village with cobblestone streets and alpine facades, waits for tourists who never arrived, its charm lost in the silence. These massive projects were colossal bets on a future of endless growth, a future that, so far, has not arrived. They stand as monuments to a period of "build it and they will come," a philosophy that shaped skylines but not communities. From abandoned theme parks to vacant office complexes, these urban wastelands highlight the risks and consequences of rapid, unchecked development. China built entire ecosystems of modern life: schools, parks, hospitals, and shopping centers. Yet the most vital element, the people, are missing. These ghost cities are a testament to the sheer scale and ambition of China's urban boom, and the challenges that come with it. They reveal the profound risks of moving too fast, building without real demand, and the cost of prioritizing growth over sustainability. In the end, China has built not just homes, but entire cities. Vast urban landscapes still waiting for the residents and communities they were meant to serve. Why did China build so many empty cities? The reasons are complex. Local governments relied on land sales for revenue, creating a cycle of perpetual development. GDP growth was prioritized, leading to a build-first, ask-questions-later mentality. Real estate became a popular investment, driving speculative demand. Projects often lacked supporting infrastructure, deterring residents. These factors combined to create ghost cities, built without real demand. The consequences of ghost cities are far-reaching, affecting the economy and lives. Billions were invested in projects with little return, leading to massive debts. Home buyers face plummeting property values, turning assets into liabilities. Construction workers and shopkeepers lose jobs as projects fail. The environmental toll is significant, with landscapes altered for empty buildings. Local communities were displaced, trading rural life for isolation in ghost cities. These developments represent a waste of resources and a scar on the environment. The social fabric of communities was torn apart for cities that never materialized. Ghost cities are a stark reminder of the human and economic costs of speculation. To truly understand the phenomenon of ghost cities, one must listen to the voices of those who remain behind, living amidst the silence. Mr. Chen, a hopeful shopkeeper in Kunming, opened a noodle restaurant in a newly developed district, expecting a surge of customers. He was promised a bustling university town, yet he finds himself serving barely 10 customers a day, a stark contrast to his dreams. Delivery workers in Tianjin describe their surreal routes, weaving through towering empty skyscrapers that echo with silence. Early residents in Ordos Kangbashi faced profound isolation, living in a city designed for thousands but inhabited by few. Security guards patrol these empty complexes, safeguarding dreams that have long since faded into shadows. These personal stories reveal the deep human impact of ghost cities, where dreams and reality diverge. Residents and business owners hold on, clinging to the hope of a promised future that seems ever elusive. The emptiness is not just quiet but profoundly lonely, a testament to money spent without the presence of people. Families moved here seeking a better life, only to find themselves surrounded by isolation and loss. The stories of those left behind transform these ghost cities into poignant human tales of resilience. They highlight the deep disappointment, loss, and resilience in the face of broken promises and shattered dreams. The gap between promise and reality is a source of ongoing frustration and growing cynicism among the residents. Many people invested their life savings based on promises that never materialized, leaving them in a precarious situation. Ghost cities are more than just empty buildings. They are narratives of human struggle and endurance. They serve as a stark reminder that cities need people, not just infrastructure, to truly thrive. The voices of those left behind give these ghost cities a human face, a voice that demands to be heard. They are a powerful testament to the profound impact of speculative development, echoing with lessons for the future. The contrast between promises and reality in ghost cities is staggering. Government plans and brochures depicted vibrant, futuristic visions. Projects like Shongan New Area were endorsed as models for development. However, many projects remain far from their promised utopias. High-tech companies and world-class facilities never materialized. Commercial centers are empty, and public squares are desolate. The gap between blueprint and outcome frustrates those affected. People feel betrayed by promises of prosperity and better living. Ghost cities highlight flaws in top-down planning approaches. A city is more than concrete. It needs real economic and social foundations. The disconnect between vision and reality is a cautionary tale for urban development. Behind ghost cities lies a hidden crisis, a mountain of debt. Projects were funded by massive borrowing, creating systemic financial risks. When projects failed, developers defaulted, and local revenues dried up. The high-speed rail network is entangled in this debt problem. Many routes are unprofitable, burdening the state with debt. Debt limits the government's ability to invest in needed projects. Local governments may cut public services to manage financial pressures. The debt crisis affects everyone, from citizens to small businesses. Ghost cities cast a long shadow, tying up resources for decades. They are a reminder of the financial consequences of speculative building. China is shifting its urbanization strategy in response to ghost cities. The focus is moving from building new cities to renewing existing ones. Urban renewal involves renovating old areas and improving infrastructure. This sustainable model reuses land and directly improves urban life. Some ghost cities, like Ordos Kangbashi, are slowly gaining residents. Others may be repurposed or left to decay as reminders of excess. The lesson from ghost cities is the need for smart, human-centered planning. Cities require real demand and community needs, not just speculative investment. Ghost cities are a testament to the importance of thoughtful urban development. They remind us that cities are defined by people, not just buildings. As China pivots to sustainable development, the world watches and learns. Ghost cities offer valuable lessons on the costs of rapid urbanization.